Hello everybody, it's Tucker here. It's about 7:30 in the evening and I got home only about a half hour ago. You might be wondering why I got home so late from work today. Well, let me tell you something. I got home late from work today because it took 1,000 frickin' years to get home. Because of traffic. Because of people being morons. And because, lastly and most importantly, of the idiot in the minivan who stopped dead in the middle of the bridge and just decided to stall there. Yeah, you see, your truck's not doing well, so you're driving along the road and you think, you know what, I should pull over, but oh, wait, there's a bridge up ahead. I can stop right there, and that'll really work for a good place to stop my frickin' car. Jesus. I mean, seriously. Okay, if you're driving a minivan, you are a person I'm not very fond of. Actually, you could be an extraordinarily nice person with an extraordinarily horrible taste in vehicles. I'm not really sure. One thing I do know is that minivans are the scourge of the earth. I think it's just, let's just say it right there, the scourge, okay? Have you ever noticed that every time you get behind an idiot, that idiot is actually driving a minivan? Have you ever noticed that when you're driving down the freeway and you're behind a minivan, right? But you can't see around the darn thing. So you kind of look around, you're like, what's going on? You finally pass him and realize that there's no cars in front of him. He's not going slowly because there's a lot of traffic in front of him. He's driving slowly because he's an idiot. That's right, idiot, okay? Do not drive 50 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour freeway in the left bloody lane. Okay? Don't. Just don't do that. That's stupid. And what is that? Why do people do that? I don't understand it. If you are going to drive 50 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour freeway, get off the darn freeway. Okay? That's really slow. I can walk faster than 50 miles per hour. Well, okay, that was an exaggeration, but I mean, come on, 50, all right? That happened on the way down. Minivan, you know, the right lane was all full of cars. I couldn't get over there, and they were driving slower than 50, and then I'm behind this minivan, and he's going 50 miles per hour, so I think, oh, there's 1,000 cars in front of this guy. He must be really upset, too. No, finally, I realized that there aren't any cars in front of him. He's just driving 50, and there's all this beautiful road space ahead that he could be like zooming right down past all the really slow-moving traffic. But no, the slow-moving traffic entered my lane, the fast lane, the left lane, in a minivan. Can I say again that I really dislike minivans? You know, have you ever noticed another kind of archetypal sort of driver of a minivan is a family person? And not that there's anything wrong with families. I love families. Okay, really freaking big families, a little bit spooky. But, you know, families are fine. I think families are great. However, really think that families should drive in like a station wagon or something. I mean, a big car, you know, that's fine, but at least it's lower and I can see around you and I'll know if you're being an idiot. Whereas in a minivan, the person, well, okay, minivan people are always kind of idiots on the road, okay? I don't know what it is. I think, you know, I've driven minivans, okay? Trust me, I've had to. I worked at a camp. We had minivans. I was bringing kids all over the place, and I had to drive them in a minivan. And I swear to goodness, I actually felt several brain cells just kind of burst, kind of, up in my head when I was driving that car. I'm pretty sure I lost something there. And, you know, you heal up after a while of not driving a minivan. But can you imagine the people that drive a minivan, like, every day, like, for hours every day with 1,000 screaming children in their car with them? Trust me, they're not all sane anymore. They're not sane anymore. Yeah, I just, you know, but okay, so here's the deal. Here's a stupid guy or woman or teenager. I don't even know who. I didn't see the driver, thankfully, because I probably would have hit them with my car. But no, so they're driving along. Cars kind of having issues, you know, they're sputtering and it's, you know, and they think, oh, I know, I'll just keep going and stop on the 2-lane bridge ahead here. I won't stop before the bridge where there's a shoulder and I can pull my car over and therefore not stop traffic. No. I'm gonna stay on that. I'll get across that bridge. I just no. It stopped right in the middle, right in the middle of the damn bridge. And see, this is a bad place for this to happen anyway, because what's happening is, like, you have a 2-lane, road going. Well, I mean, okay, 4, because there's 2 on one side and 2 on the other side. But you get 2 lanes going east, and into those 2 lanes there are 3 on-ramps, like altogether 3 on-ramps, and they're all coming to this like one narrow little teeny place to get on these 2 lanes to cross this very narrow bridge. And they stopped their minivan there. It took an hour to go 1.5 miles. 1.5 miles. Do you know how that's not far? That's like, what is that? 7,500 feet. That's sick. An hour. My commute's an hour anyway. Okay, it takes me an hour to get from work back home. And I'm coming kind of like anti-traffic, because I'm driving from rural areas to the city, whereas most people do the other way around for some, the city to suburb thing. But okay, so it's an hour-long drive, and I like my job, and I also like where I live, so I'll put up with it. But when you add another hour because of a minivan, it cheesed me off. Can you tell? So I guess the moral of this video post is don't drive minivans. Drive station wagon, and for my British listeners, a state car. Drive those with your big family. Don't drive a minivan with your big family. Don't drive them. If we all got together right now and stopped driving minivans, they'd stop making the darn things, and then traffic would be better, because you wouldn't lose your mind every time you got behind the wheel. I think that's a good plan. Thank you, and have a good one.